What's your favorite season? Is it fall? He's not saying.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are talking about fall makeup. I'm going to be talking about some of those things in my collection that I'm excited to pull out and start putting on my face again now that the weather is starting to change. Now, I don't really stick to seasonal makeup changes necessarily. I mean, I just wear whatever I want to, whenever I want to. And the last video I posted is about fall makeup that I wore all summer. So you can go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But I do have things that I just don't gravitate towards in the summer that I'm excited to start using again. So that is what I'm showing you today. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would love it if you would hit subscribe so I can see you here next time too. And let's get started. So I'm looking at my list of things to talk about today, and I just realized that they are all eyeshadows or lip products. Oh no, there's a blush too. There's a blush in there too, but it's mainly eyeshadows and lip products. So let's start with the eyeshadows. We'll start with what I actually have on my face today, which is my Lorac Pro palette. The original, the first one. I love this palette in the fall. This was actually the first high-end palette I ever bought. So I have a lot of fondness for this palette other than the fact that I hated it when I first bought it because I didn't know how to do makeup and it was a disaster. I don't recommend starting a makeup journey with something like this, but if you feel comfortable and you have the right brushes, I really, really love this palette. That's just jumping. Don't be alarmed. So the reason this feels so fall to me is basically like all of this down here. I did a super easy, like effortless look today. I put taupe in the crease, kind of as like a crease and transition shade. This is the one shade in here that I've hit major pan on because I pretty much always use that. And then I put garnet all over the lid. I mean, this is really like the fall thing happening. And then I put a little bit of gold over the top right in the center just for a little bit more brightness. That's it. It's that easy, but it is just so fall and delicious. I love it. Another high-end eyeshadow palette that I just realized I'd been neglecting this summer, but I'm excited to start using again is my Tarteist Pro palette from Tarte, another pro palette. So I got this palette for Christmas and I did use it a good bit until we like really got into spring. I don't know, there's something about these like berry plum shades here and the nice orangey shades that I just love in the fall. I'm obsessed with, what's this called? Is it Glam? Yes, Glam, that shimmery shade there. I like all the purples. I like the purples. They're just so good. I think the quality of these are really good. It's not my favorite palette ever. I don't think it's the easiest to work with. I definitely prefer the formula of the Lorac shadows, but it is really nice. It is really fall. It has that sweet smell to it. It kind of smells like hot chocolate mix. Not chocolate, but like hot chocolate mix. You guys know what I mean? So that is really nice. I'm definitely gonna be making a point of using that more over the next couple of months. So those are both high-end palettes. They're a little bit more of an investment. So I wanna give you guys a drugstore option because you know I'm all about that drugstore life. And the palette I wanna show you today is the Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette in Nude Awakening. I don't know that I have another drugstore palette that has that really nice kind of burgundy shade. I think the quality of the matte shades in this palette are actually really good. I like them a lot. The shimmers I'm not as much of a fan of, but they're usable and they're good if you want a more subtle shimmer. So yes, these darker shades here, but especially just that on your eye is perfect for fall. So in the summertime, I definitely gravitate towards my glowy blushes. I just like having that nice glow on the cheeks, and yes, I top it with a highlighter as well because I just can't get enough. But now that it's getting colder, I do sometimes like a matte blush, and the matte blush I have in my collection that's like the mattest, like it is completely matte, there is no sheen to it at all, is from Makeup Revolution. It is called the Matte Blush. That is very descriptive. This is in the shade Nude. My friend Beth gave this to me when we did a makeup swap. We did like a $15 face of makeup swap thing. I will link it for you up here, down there, somewhere. It will be linked because that was a really fun video if you want to see it. But it's a really nice neutral blush that can go with absolutely everything and has no shine to it. No shine at all, which is really unusual. Even blushes I have that like seem matte, have a little bit of a sheen to them. This is a truly matte blush. It's also the perfect shade for fall because it has a little bit, just a little bit of peachiness to it. It's just a neutral peachy blush that I think pairs well with a lot of the colors I tend to gravitate towards in fall. So this is a blush that I have been neglecting for a few months. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Because I'm back. I'm back. Okay, let's talk about lip products. Now there are too many. I have too many to mention in this video, so we're just gonna do a few, but just know that it's like, it is so many. I've got one here that's high-end that I want to talk about from Bite Beauty, and it is Nori. So I got this last year in the holiday set, like the little set of minis, and it is just the best vampy, like super, super deep burgundy lip. When I want something really rich and vampy, I always go for this. I did see that they've just come out with the new holiday sets, and I almost bought it. Like the one that has 4 of these in it. But then I saw that they're also coming out with a set of the new liquid lipsticks that they have, so I kind of want to wait and get that. I don't know, I might get both because I love Bite Beauty. But yes, this is just fall. I'm gonna mention a couple other which are drugstore and much more affordable. The first one is Touch of Spice from Maybelline. This is one of the creamy mattes. I like this formula. I like this formula in the fall and the winter more. I kind of like either really bright lips or lighter lip products in the summertime, but this is just the perfect everyday fall lip. It's a really nice neutral lip, but it has a little bit more depth to it, which I like. And I like it because it goes with different looks. So if I'm doing a more dramatic fall eye, it doesn't compete with that. But then if I'm doing something more subtle, it still kind of holds its own. So this is a really good one. If you haven't tried the Maybelline Creamy Mattes, they're not like the new thing anymore, but they are still really nice. And then the last lip product I'm gonna talk about is from NYX. It is this NYX Simply Vamp Lip Cream in Bewitching. I kind of wanted an alternative. How am I swatching? I don't even know. I kind of wanted an alternative to Nori that was a little bit more affordable. Well, a lot more affordable. This has more purple to it, a little bit more grape to the shade, but it is really nice. The formula is super comfortable. It just glides onto the lip. Nori is difficult to apply. Like you really gotta work with it. It works best with a lip liner and it's not as forgiving. This I find a little bit easier to work with, but then it can move more, so you have to be more careful once it's on, if that makes sense. But yes, if you want a drugstore option for a really deep, vampy lip, this is a good one. I feel like I could go on. I feel like we could be here all day, but I don't want to, and you probably don't want to either. So we're gonna stop there. I'm sure we will have many more occasions to talk about fall makeup in the future. Let me know what you're loving now that it's fall, the things that you're excited to start using again, the things that you're already putting on your face because you just need all the fall vibes. If you made it to the end, thank you. That's awesome. You guys are the best. If you're not subscribed, you should because you made it to the end. Like you made it all the way to the end. Like just subscribe so I can see you here next time too. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today, my cat is eating my foot. Please don't eat my foot, Tut. No, don't eat my foot. It's just the perfect neutral, but like a little bit deeper. It's just the perfect neutral shade. It's just the perfect neutral shade, but it has more depth to it. And I like this because it can go with more dramatic looks. It's not, and I like, it's just a really nice neutral, but it has enough, are you kidding me? One blush, but now that we're getting back into the, you guys, I just saw that out of the corner of my eye and thought it was like a bug.